Cancer, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I'm going to do your weekly general and love reading this week. It's going to go from January 15th to the 21st, 2018. Those of you that are new, welcome. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to subscribe. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I would so much appreciate that. I am using the Vice Versa Tarot. They are double-sided. This would be your Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Amazing deck. It's going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. January 15th to the 21st, 2018. Hope you're all having a beautiful year so far. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, Cancer. And just keep in mind, Cancer, if the reading doesn't resonate with you, you can look at your Moon, your Rising signs. Those of you that would like to get a private reading, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. The links to absolutely everything that you guys need are right below the video in the description, right under the description box. I am doing it differently again this week. I'm doing the small Celtic cross. Okay, and the Chariot. Okay, very nice overall energy, Cancer. This is your card. So, some of you, this is you literally taking the reins, steering this chariot in the direction that you wanted to move in. It is the ultimate victory and success card. And I really do see a lot of you doing that. Really moving forward. There is a lot of things happening for you guys. Now, look at this, how very interesting. You do have the Tower here, but this is like this would be your traditional side. But just look at how the Sphinxes are in both of these cards. Some of you, I do feel the need to say, just be careful of a car accident, take caution. More like a fender bender. I don't feel like it's like a big major car accident, but it's possible for some of you. Okay. The energy of the Chariot is also, that very fast-paced, moving forward quickly. We're starting out with the Page of Pentacles. Love the Page of Pentacles in this deck. Now, this definitely could be, there is a lot of growth, stability in this card. You could absolutely be receiving very important communication, but probably in regards to your finances. But you definitely, I feel like, with this card in this deck, you're really starting something new here. You're getting ready to start something. You're beginning to build. And whatever it is that you start here really will be very successful. It really will be. You have the Knight of Pentacles crossing this. Which definitely, that there's, for some of you, a very big financial offer coming through. Communication regarding an offer. But this is definitely an offer to really make more money, a lot more money. This could be a new job. It could be a raise, promotion. Some of you could have even put down a down payment on a new home. I mean, look at all the property and land in this card. You know, with the Tower, and this is on, you know, like this is in the, like, sort of the reverse-ish, you know, you do avoid a disaster here. But I do really, for some of you with the Tower here, feel like some of you are definitely moving toward purchasing a new home, building a new home, putting a down payment on a new house. You are definitely, you got the Six of Swords on the non-traditional side, the Chariot. A lot of you are really trying really hard to move forward. Maybe some of you are even trying to sell your house. You could be, this could be you receiving an offer on your home to sell your house. And communication is very significant. I do kind of see this more too as standing your ground. You know, especially if this is an offer on a new home, like you're not budging on the price. You know, you're sticking to your price and that's it. You know, the Page of Wands is also, again, communication. Communication is definitely very important for a lot of you. Big time. You know, it's very exciting. It's passionate. Communication. That probably does bring in a lot of growth and stability for many of you. And it's probably communication. Usually with the Page of Wands, you know, it's communication that you know is coming, you know, but you just have to wait for it. So, you know, it's right there. You just have to wait for it. With the Page of Pentacles, I definitely feel like this communication that you've been waiting on is definitely coming through. And it's very, very exciting. You know, some of you are definitely starting down a new path. It's a new adventure. That's very exciting. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, you've had to plan things out. One step at a time. And this is a much slower energy, so probably things have been moving slowly for some of you with the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, it can also, you know, be a bit of a process. When the Knight of Pentacles comes into play. But with the energy of the Chariot, you know, things are definitely going to pick up the pace at some point. Right at the beginning of the week for the majority of you. You know, in the recent past, you know, for many of you, you really have had to wait for this. But it is going to come through for you. Definitely moving forward. You know, for others, this could be you, you know, just very grounded, practical, focused, planning out your steps, being cautious before making any moves. For some of you, maybe an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person could be important. This could be the person that you're communicating with as well. But even in the very recent past, with the Seven of Pentacles, still, you're literally sitting here waiting. You're working very hard. You planted all of those seeds. And now you're having to wait to reap the rewards. You're having to wait no matter if you work or not. There is something that all of you are working on. You've invested a lot of time, energy, effort into this. And this is you having to wait. For whatever it is that you've been putting all your energy into. With the Six of Swords crowning you, is what you're thinking about. This would be your traditional side. Being focused on moving forward, wanting to move forward. This side, you're doing it. You're definitely moving away from turbulent times. Definitely moving into much more peaceful times, more harmony. I also see this, too, as like waiting and wishing for something. Waiting for wishing for something to grow, to expand, to move forward. And with the Six of Swords, I mean, this is coming out of that. You're feeling better in your mind. I think you've really put a lot of thought into this, and you're finally, literally, seeing the light that's coming through, moving out of the darkness. Definitely moving away from turbulent times. Moving toward a much more place, environment, situation. And very focused on moving forward. And literally, I think you're really in the process of doing that. And you really are moving right directly toward a significant life change. And 99% of the time, this is anticipated. You want this. You're moving right toward it. You want this big change. This is, things are not so bad on this time. For some of you, you really are moving to a new home. I definitely could see this as a building, a structure. But definitely, there's definitely a shakeup. You've been waiting for this for a long time. I just do not feel one bit at all like this is negative for you guys at all. I really do feel absolutely for a lot of you, for many of you, that you're moving to a new home. Or there's a piece of property or a building that's just important. And that's maybe what you've been working on. What you're waiting for. Maybe you've been trying to sell your house. Things have been happening very slowly. But there's no doubt about the fact that you are moving toward a significant life change. And I really do see you being in a much better place. I mean, I just can't stress that enough. I mean, Something big is definitely happening. I honestly feel like it's a revelation or an awakening when it comes to something. I really do. Let's clarify it. The Tower. Okay, that card. Oh wow, the Hermit. And I like that position. Beautiful. You're definitely gaining that insight. You are being enlightened. You know where you want to... Oh my goodness. All right, I'm taking them. With the Hermit, you got the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. The Hermit is you gaining that insight. This is the non-traditional side of the Hermit. So it'd be your traditional side. But this is you. You have the knowledge. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to do. You're definitely looking to the future, looking forward, moving forward. And just being enlightened, having that clarity, that knowledge. I mean, you got the Moon. You're coming out of isolation. You know what it is? Everything has been highlighted for you, literally, with both of these cards. Everything has been highlighted. You know everything that you need to know. Even here, looking to the future, this is the Six of Pentacles. That would be your traditional side, the non-traditional side. And this is looking out to the future, planning, just like you're doing here, for what's next. And literally completing that cycle with the world. So again, something that's been a process. Whatever this shakeup is, I feel allows you to really be able to move forward. It just feels that you've gained the insight. With the Tower and the Hermit, definitely some kind of enlightenment or revelation. That's going to help you. Either you're going to, this communication, you're going to hear something, whatever it is, it's allowing you to literally move forward, look to the future, and complete a very long process, something that you've been trying to manifest for probably 7 years or more. But you're doing it this week, Cancer. You're at least starting and planning. I like it. Look at this is the Wheel of Fortune. This would be your traditional side of the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, karma, people helping you. This is you doing it yourself. Yes, that is the Magician, but it's you getting things started, you turning the wheel, you manifesting it, and moving forward. It's beautiful. Let's look at your love lives. Tarot of Sexual Magic. They are sexually explicit for those of you that don't know. Let's see what we got for Cancer friends. Sun, Moon, and Rising. January. 19th to the 21st, 2018, Cancer. See what we's got. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. Death. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. The Tower card in your general reading as well. With the Seven of Swords, it just feels like, you're taking a break. It is that disconnect. It's almost like the Eight of Swords here, taking time to think about the relationship. It's not that you want to end the relationship, you're analyzing it. With the Page of Wands, a fire sign could be important. Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is about you being, you don't really care what people think. You guys have a very unique, relationship. It's like you finally let your walls down with this person. You're letting this person in. And I just feel like, underneath all of this, when you speak your truth, you communicate. The Death card comes in and transforms the relationship. I feel like this is where you finally open up. It's like you're ending the way you thought about things before. You're not thinking about them the same way anymore. Let's get some more cards. The Five of Swords. Oh man, I love this card. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Very passionate energy there. Come on, Cancer. The Six of Swords again. Listen, you guys are definitely headed towards peace and harmony. I was feeling that very strongly in your main spread. And definitely. Listen, this person is coming in. They're not giving up. They're going to keep pushing to get you to open up more. Definitely. There is definitely some passionate energy going on here, Cancer. Definitely. And this person is definitely not giving up. With the Six of Swords, so after you take a little bit of break, I feel like you get to this point where you reconnect with the other person. You start to open up with the other person. And there's lots of transformation going on for you guys. It really is like starting all over again. Some of you, this is new. With the Death card. The Tower, definitely big changes happening for you guys this week. Definitely. But let's clarify. There's definitely big changes happening for you guys this week. All right, both of these two cards want to come. I can't believe we have the Five of Swords here again. Oh, you have the Five of Swords twice. What else do we have here? All right, the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. Again, this is saying, speak your truth, communicate. All you really need to do is turn around and look at each other and communicate. Speak your truth. If you're worried about, conflict, getting into fights, arguments, afraid to speak your truth, afraid of this conflict, this is telling you to speak your truth anyway. Because even if there is a little bit of conflict, it will be resolved fast. Because it is very obvious that this person is not giving up on you. Maybe they, hurt you in some way. But it does feel like they're sorry. Let me get you a Romance Angel card for additional clarification. Goodness, I can't get a card for you guys. Cancer. There we go. That took a little bit. Unbelievable. You can't make this shit up. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's it. I mean, that's why the card took so long to come out. It had to be the right one. Turn around and talk to this person. Really. It'll be fine. Big changes for you guys. Big, big changes, Cancer, this month. Amazing. I love it. And you really are headed towards transformation. Things changing for the better. Big changes. Big. And avoiding a disaster in the process. It's amazing. Cancer. I hope you guys found the reading helpful. If not, look at your moon, your rising signs. I always suggest you should do that anyway. It gives you a bigger picture. But I want to wish you guys a beautiful week. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.